Nice.
Metro Whiskey 5, point 49, Northwest, point 35.
Did I delete my intro? I think I did. What's up, everybody? It's Pip's Planespotting Live, just hanging out in the Oakland Terminal. Check out our rad first officer there, working hard for the people. Checking out the plane, make sure it looks good for the next leg. This is very exciting. First ever broadcast live inside a terminal. Not bothering anybody, just hanging out. At the end, oh, he's taking some pictures. He may notice something. But yeah, we're just hanging out here at the Oakland International Airport. If you guys can see all right. T-Mobile is running my lawful. Why is that on? Well, nobody's tuning in, so maybe we need to switch it to... Yeah. Hey, Zootopia fan. Hello there. Welcome in. I had a few hours to kill before my connecting flight to Seattle and figured I'd try broadcasting from inside the Oakland terminal. So I figured I'd give it a whirl. So let me know if you can hear me okay and see everything right now. This flight on gate 31, I'm literally doing nothing. This is great. I'm just sitting on my butt checking out gate 31 that just came in. And then we've got some action leaving, heading out towards runway 30. So this is all really cool. So if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. My name's Pip. Awesome. But yeah, I had a few hours to kill, so I thought I'd just hang out and see if we see any action. Different perspective. Plus you can see things firsthand, you know, and thought that was kind of interesting, so I figured why not. So welcome. Hey, DFW. Just hanging out here in the inside of the terminal waiting for, I'll be on for about an hour and a half. My flight takes off at 12. It's almost 10 o'clock here, so I've got a little bit of time. So I figured I'd jump on board. So that's pretty cool. I didn't get out the tripod because it's buried under a bunch of stuff. But this is actually kind of cool. So if the ATC frequency would work, that would be really cool. But other than that, it's pretty cool. So we got this stud down here loading up the bags on this 737. I believe this is a 737-800. And as you can see, we know that because they are parked on the 737-800/MAX stripe. So when planes are pulling in, they have different measurements to ensure that the jet bridge can connect properly. And that's exactly what they've got there. So they're on 737-800. Yes, DFW, I am not in Seattle yet. If you saw the thumbnail, yep, it was very last minute, but I'm on my layover. So we're hanging out here at gate 31. At least we can see the gates in the aircraft, unlike when we were in Denver the other day in the morning. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. There we have a Southwest 737 MAX getting ready to take off. Too bad the jet bridge is in the way. But, yeah, I figured I'd, nobody else is doing this kind of stuff, so you might as well try it, right? I will be in Seattle, of course, and I will be broadcasting the next couple of days, and the pilot is, in fact, in the cockpit. That is correct. So that's pretty cool. Just seeing what's inbound. Every opportunity, every chance I get is an opportunity, right? So, going to flight. So zooming in on the Bay Area. That one we just saw take off was Southwest 3069 headed to Kona. So that's a 737 MAX 8. Here we get a 737-700 passing by. Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing? Figured I'd have a little bit of time. I know I was on for a few minutes, but this one I have the camera on, so everything seems to be working out well so far. So it's pretty cool. 32 gates is what I understand Oakland has, and the majority of them belong to Southwest Airlines. It's the major player here, but also Hawaiian flies here, Alaska. United has a couple of flights, Delta, and I don't believe American does. Let's give you a rundown, though, before. What is my frequency at? Yeah, I thought I was on par because it doesn't want to pony up. ATC is being weenies. All right, so yeah, the airlines that fly into Oakland include Alaska, Allegiant, Avianca, Azores, Contour Airlines, Delta, Hawaiian, Jet Suite X, Southwest, Spirit, Sun Country next year, Viva Aerobus next year, Volaris. So, sure, as you can tell from that announcement, the majority, again, Southwest Airlines. So, pretty awesome. So, thanks everybody for saying hi and checking it out. This is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know of any other live streamers who will do this. So, DFW will correct me if I'm wrong. I know that for a fact. So great to have everybody hanging out. Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Take up for
Hey.
Logistics.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper was from Oakland too. Nice. If you're a fan of TGIF from the late 90s, Mark Cooper. Next departure is Southwest 1106 on a 737-700, headed to Kansas City. Well, I was actually talking about, I can't remember. I didn't sleep at all last night, so. Marky Mark, it is still the morning time here. It is 10 o'clock in the morning here on the West Coast. But I'm glad that you could be with us. And there goes 1106 off to Kansas City. A 737-700. Oh, no worries, Mark. No worries. Glad to have you on board now. And check that out. One of American Airlines' future A321neos. Just hanging out in Oakland Airport here. Pretty cool. So, yeah, across the bay, you can see San Francisco. So, remember, we were in San Francisco. We could see Oakland now. We're on the other side of the bay, so we can see San Francisco. Right on, Mark. 12:56 Eastern Time. Well and underway. Take a look and see what's inbound. Nothing immediately. Got Southwest 3784, another departure headed to Denver from Oakland on a 737-800, it appears. And Southwest 1862 getting ready to take off to San Diego on a 737-800. So having a little fun. Glad you could join me. I am Pip. This is Pip's Planespotting Live. Pretty awesome. And there goes the bags into the in. Yeah, so that livery on the Alaska, thank you, Zootopia. Appreciate that. The next arrival, thank you, is from Santa Ana on Flight 1319. You can see the bags going in there. So rampers, they work hard. They don't make a lot of money. Starting out, you're $16, $17 an hour to get your foot in the door. Yeah, Mark, I really like the, this livery here from Alaska Airlines on the A321neo is based on a combination of Virgin, America, and Alaska Airlines. So it's going to be interesting not seeing this around anymore. So American's going to paint this, and it'll become one of their aircraft. So American, I believe, is taking 10 of the A321s from Alaska. They're taking a few aircraft from Alaska because Alaska is now going all Boeing fleet, which is funny because they were all about the Airbus, and then for some reason they said no more. Oh, well, that's okay, Mark. That is perfectly okay. So here we are inside the terminal in Oakland. It's kind of hot in here. Maybe I'm just out of shape. Probably I'm out of shape. Greg, what's up, man? Greg, I haven't seen you forever. One of our founding members of the Premium Economy Club. Good to see you. I am currently on my layover, so I figured why not do a little live streaming from inside the terminal at Oakland, right? Why not? Very cool. Very cool, Mark. Hey, Daniel, what's up, buddy? How's Milwaukee? I am on a layover, so I figured I would broadcast a little action from the end of the concourse here while I'm waiting for my flight. It's not for another 2 hours, so I'll probably be on for another hour or so. I am in Oakland, headed to Seattle for the next couple of days. Daniel, I am headed to Oakland for the next couple of days. Or Seattle. But thanks for hanging out, stopping by. I mean, this is a unique perspective. Yeah, Van Nuys. When I get down to Los Angeles, when that happens, I will make sure and visit Van Nuys and do a live stream from there for sure. Yeah, it's not too far from LAX. I think only like 5 miles. So that's pretty amazing. And thanks for everybody tuning in. It's great to see all of you. I'm excited for the next couple of days from Seattle. So this is something I'm pretty proud of. I don't know. Obviously, the technology has to work, but I don't know of any live streamers who have been up there yet. And if they have, it's been a while. So, because it was cheaper. It was cheaper to connect through Oklahoma. But then I failed to take into account the fact that every food here, every meal is $20. So now it's about the same. So yeah, I wish I had taken the Alaska direct flight. So, c'est la vie. So we're just hanging out here in Oakland. Main runway is 12:30. That's right, 12:30. And what is that 737? Let's zoom in on that sucker. You see that out there? What do we got here? Who's 737? It looks like a penguin on the back. I don't know what that is about. In the taxiway, meanwhile, Southwest flight on that 737-800 getting ready. Oh, no. That's the arriving 737-700 from Santa Ana, thanks to Zootopia. I've never seen this 737 before. Dude, I'm zoomed in all the way. It's a rare bird. We'll have to zoom in on that and look at that later. Alaska's kind of like JetBlue and Southwest. They're pretty close to cheap. Oh, from Georgia, welcome. All the way from Georgia, good evening then.
We just hit a bird on final.
Oh, just hit a bird on final. That's Southwest 737-800. Sounds like they just hit a bird on final. So they're going to have to do an inspection. Hey, Chaotic Bean, welcome.
I think we can see 2 on the runway.
2 dead birds on the runway. Uh-oh, Air Ops is in action. Yeah, so we're here in Oakland International Airport. You can see across the bay, that is San Francisco. Thanks for everybody tuning in. While I have some spare time, I thought I'd share with you Oakland International Airport. Hope you enjoy.
They're just forward of the wind sign. There's one in the middle of the runway, one.
Flying Southwest Airlines today, Mark. Miami Air International is flying from Oakland to Kailua. Okay. Very cool. Thanks for looking that up, DFW. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's hard to pick up the frequency here. There's not a lot of good spotting areas here at Oakland, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. San Francisco and San Jose are much better. But still, you know, got to represent. Oakland's a busy airport. 4th busiest airport in California, they say. Behind Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're on gate 31. Checking out this 737-800. And you see the More to Love A321neo. Chantel, what's up? What's going on? Yep. That's what they say. Oh, well, here's way busier than Oakland, Mark. $737-700 inbound there from lovely Santa Ana. Well, Chaotic Bean, I'm not leaving the airport, thank you. Chantel, it's so nice to see you, and my heart is full seeing you. DFW. So yeah, it's pretty much dominated by Southwest. Chantel, I'm in the middle of a layover to connect to Seattle, and I figured why not broadcast while I have a few minutes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just literally sitting on the floor, have the camera resting on the window, and just enjoying talking with you and checking out the action. I should probably pay more attention. Flight radar. Next arrival should be in a minute. It is SkyWest 4139 from Los Angeles on an E175. As we see a Max rolling into the alley. We'll call it the alley. Well, I'm glad that you like that I'm at different airports. I hope lots of other people will feel that way too, Chantel, and will subscribe and like. Got to mix it up. And you're right, I'm spending my own money. So if you want to donate to the cause, you can. Either super chat or super like, or if you'd like to join Premium Economy for just 99 cents, you can do so as well. Or you can be where Chantel's at in the Ultimate Economy section. Very generous of her. Yep. So Delta should come into view right there. I just saw it go by. So let me zoom in on that. There's that E175 inbound from Los Angeles. Zip on by. That, I wouldn't say combined, Mark. O'Hare has 8 runways. LA has, thank you very much, Chantel, the coveted pip head emoji. That's what you get if you join the Premium Ultimate or First Class Club. Chicago has 8 runways. LA has 4. Atlanta has 5. No, Chaotic Bean. No, we don't subscribe to stowaways. We're not supporting stowaways. Oh, Chantel, you're the best. You're the best. Michael Walker, hello, hello. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to them too as well. Hopefully the technology will work out okay and the signal. I'm excited about them. So yeah, I am on layover for another 2 hours before I depart to Seattle. So yeah. Minneapolis does have a lot of runways, which is good because the winds can change, and with the snow and the wind conditions, that's not a bad idea. So that is a good idea. All right, so Daniel, I saw your question. Yes, I did fly in from Salt Lake City to Oakland, so this is my layover to Seattle. So I'm hanging out here for a couple hours. I could have flown in Alaska direct. That's very true, but this was a little bit cheaper. But then I failed to take into account that everything in California for a meal costs at least $20. So fail. Just remember that. The West Coast is expensive. Yeah, just one runway for San Diego. Yep, you're exactly right. It really limits how much traffic they can get in when there's only one. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Yeah, we're in Oakland. We're just hanging out here. Hi to everybody. I am about 2 hours from my takeoff, but we have inbound to us Spirit 1239 from San Diego on an A320, the old A320. So check that out. Got a couple of, we got Miami Air International waiting to take off. Then we've got Southwest 1862 from Oakland to San Diego, and then we've got a private Hawker Beechcraft jet. Michael, they just started, somebody in MSP just started doing a show. They did one last Sunday, I want to say, or the previous Sunday. I would love to go to Minneapolis for sure. I have some friends there too, so it'd be doubly cool. Doubly cool. So Oakland's main runway is runway 1230. And remember, the runway numbers correspond to a heading via like a compass. So 360 degrees. So runway 30 means that it is a west-northwest runway. And there's Spirit inbound from San Diego on the old A320. What's up, Infidel Fireman? Check out this rare bird you're not going to see much longer, this A321neo. Alaska has sold this to American. So American at some point will come pick this up and be like, hey, it's my plane. That's right, Chantel. I should make you a moderator. That's it. I'm making Chantel a moderator. She's just, we never catch because we're 8 hours apart. But I'm making Chantel a moderator. Congrats to Chantel Redman. Not only a Ultimate Economy member, but now a moderator. What's up, Infidel? Good to see you, man. Just a couple of shifts left for you. This has actually worked out pretty well. Just hanging here. Like, this gate is not in use, so nobody's bugging me. So this works out really well. Well, thanks, Michael. I agree. I agree. So I'm supposed to get into Seattle around 3 today. I'm probably going to go straight to the hotel, get something for dinner, and then go to bed. Maybe drive around SeaTac. I've driven around a couple of times. I don't think Vancouver's going to be on the docket. It's a long drive. Not a super long drive. It's about 3 hours. But to do it all in one day is... You drive 3 up, 3 back. That's a total of 6. It's kind of like, well. If you want to go to Vancouver and you live in the United States, a cheap option as well is flying into Bellingham, which is about 50 miles away from Vancouver. It's just to the south in northwest Washington. So yeah, Bellingham is ever growing, and Southwest will fly in there from Denver and Oakland. And then you can just rent a car there and drive across the border to Vancouver. You're the best, Chantel. You are the best. Michael Walker, thank you for your support as always. Portland's probably about... On the drive, it's about 3 hours, I would say, because the speed limit's not that high. It's like 60, 65.
Copy, we can do with you as well.
So let's see what we have inbound for you next. We're about to take off. All right, our next inbound is Southwest 639 from Long Beach on a 737 MAX 8. Be landing in seconds. So we'll check that out as well. Excited to have each one of you guys joining me. Hey, Randy, thanks for hopping on for a few minutes. Yeah, I'm here on my layover and figured why not? I'd do a little broadcasting from inside the terminal. So, yeah. Hello to Omaha. So I'll get into Seattle about 3 as we check out this 737 MAX 8 that just landed. So for those of you who tuned in for my Oakland stream, remember that when we were San Francisco stream, remember that Oakland is across the bay. So Oakland is a fairly busy airport, not as busy as San Francisco. But Yeah. Randy headed up to Seattle for a few days. Hopefully we can get a couple of shows in. Bring the people and attract some peeps. Some new subscribers. Yeah. Plus, it's just fun being up in Seattle if you're into aviation. It's kind of just enjoyable. Enjoyable to be around. Yep, that's a good way of putting it, DFW. That is a good way of putting it. Ardy har. Yep. I would agree. Just seeing what's inbound. Got a few minutes here, so they'll probably start getting some of those departures rolling. The 3 that have been hanging out there on runway 30. Including Southwest 1862, headed to San Diego. And Miami Air International headed to Kona. I bet they're on a charter there, flying a charter.
Line up runway 30, Whiskey 2, Tiger 66.
There's Southwest taking off to lovely San Diego on a 737-800. You can see in the distance. Yeah. I don't know of too many airports that are in a nice part of town. I mean, honestly, DFW International Airport's in a fairly nice area just outside of Grapevine. Raleigh-Durham is in a fairly nice area. You know, if Taylor Swift was doing this broadcast, people would be going nuts, but it's just me, Pip, here in Oakland. No, Love Field is in a sketch part of town. I know it's on the border of a nice area, but no. Checking out the 737 MAX coming in from Long Beach. Check out those big engines. You can see the kind of the difference if Greg is tuning in. See how much the circumference and the diameter of those engines versus the old 800 right there. Kind of, you can see. Hey, Chantel, thanks for pulling up the METAR. Appreciate that. Oakland, calm winds basically. Winds from the south at 4 knots. So almost perpendicular or almost opposite of where they're flying. I understand that, DFW. But if you go to the... I'm not talking about the east side. I'm talking about the west side of Love Field. You're welcome, Greg. We'll keep pointing out some of the differences so we can help people out here. Welcome to Pip's Planespotting Live here inside the Oakland Terminal. Everybody's jealous that I can do cool stuff like that. Like this. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Impress everybody. You get your haircut there, the west side? Well, at least they have a Target there, a Target from Love Field there. So I remember just a couple of weeks ago we were in San Francisco, and hopefully we can get back there soon. It's hard to believe. We are on the other side of the bay. The first officer. Yeah, Boston is a great area. I agree, Michael. Hopefully I can get out there too before the end of the year. The female captain, pretty awesome. Rocking and rolling the 800. Totally. I think the problem though, Chantel, is that the glass is tinted outside, so they cannot see what's on the inside. So that's the only downside. Reagan National, good choice, Daniel. Excellent choice.
I'm located at uniform with you. I was do a light creep on runway 30. I understand the bird track. I'm located on uniform and whiskey, and I think the strike is on.
They had a bird strike earlier, so they're probably cleaning up the birds. Thanks for the likes, everybody subscribing, especially on short notice. I love it, Chantel. That's the creativity. That's why I made you moderator. Maybe you can see through, but I cannot see through the glass on everything else. All right, Mark. Good to see you. Thank you. I'll report once I get into Seattle. Thank you. It's about, I thought it was shorter, but it's actually about a 2-hour flight because we still have to go up the coast of California, which is quite large, quite long, and then go through Oregon and then up through Washington to Seattle. So just waiting for the next departure or arrival here in Oakland. It's pretty cool that we're up this close to the planes. So we get a little bit of downtime, looks like. Don't see anything immediate. I do see, here we go. Southwest 4457 is about 10 minutes out from Chicago Midway on a 737 MAX 8 arriving into Oakland. Yeah, I'll see if I can get a picture of Mount Rainier. You guys talking about all these airports makes me giddy. Vancouver's along the water too. If you head up just north of the Washington border into Canada, Vancouver's on the water as well, which is great. Norfolk is on the water in Virginia. Let's see.
Take a delay back here for the birds. You guys continue your operation. Let you know when you're complete. And if you can't, tell me an estimate, please.
I don't think it'll be today, Michael. If I do, it would be just a test stream to see if the technology works. There's not a lot of great spotting areas in SeaTac itself, so I'm going to have to be creative. It would be more favorable if we had winds from the north. But it is difficult to spot in SeaTac because the airport sits on top of like a mesa. So it's on a hill, so there's not a lot of level land to spot from. And the other thing is there's a lot of big trees, big forest piney trees. So we'll see what happens. What I am planning on doing, so we'll test either today or tomorrow and then give further word. But what I am planning on doing for Monday and Tuesday is doing a combination, as long as everything works, of Boeing Field and also Payne Field. So Payne Field is where they make the Boeing 787 Dreamliner as well as the 777-9, and we'll be starting to build the 737 MAX up there. Boeing Field is more of a finishing facility, and also for the delivery. No, delivery center's more up in Payne, but there's a ton of 737 MAXs still needing to be delivered that are just parked at Boeing Field. They try and eat. They try and eat. That's true. They are big trees. They don't mess around. So yeah, again, the hope is for sure going to try and do Boeing Field and Payne Field. We'll see how Seattle, SeaTac, what is available. I did alert them that I was on the way. And they're like, well, you can't be here. You can't be here. Da, 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 da. And I was like, okay. So we will see what happens. So everybody who's new to the channel, don't be afraid to say hi. It's Pips Planespotting live inside of Oakland International Airport. Randy, sorry, I saw that message. Yeah, Randy, my flight is at 12. So right now it's 10:30. So it leaves in 90 minutes. Flair 318, my man, inside the terminal. That's right. Trying to keep things fresh and exciting. So I'm at the very end of the concourse. Nobody's bugging me, and I'm just waiting on my layover. I figured, why not? Let's stream. People don't see Oakland that often, so. Flair knows how to gift memberships. He can give you some words of wisdom, Chantel. There is a 737-700 in our picture, rolling. I am indeed flying, yep, to head up to Seattle. I think I paid, I got a smoking deal, about $130 round trip. So, yeah, flying Southwest. Yep. It was mega cheap. It was mega cheap. I couldn't pass it up. I was like, okay. See, in Alaska was about, I think they were like $20, $25 more, so I thought I would save money, but I'm actually, Alaska would have been better because, number one, it was nonstop, and number two, I wouldn't have had to pay $20 for breakfast in Oakland. So, yeah, next time I'll definitely go direct if they're pretty close to the same with Alaska. Same thing with Portland, too. And I've never flown Alaska. I should have. Disappointed in myself. Yeah, absolutely, Greg. They don't mess around with that stuff. And I think he had 79 counts of attempted murder. Oh, trip report. Hey, Flair, I have a question for you. Which photos, what airport photos am I sending you? Because I wasn't sure. I guess I was a little confused.
Don't worry, we'll hold to it.
Oh, SLC. Okay, got it. I will send those to you, Flair.
Hey, firm, Southwest 18. Bottom approaching distance 2. Runway 30 at Whiskey 2, clear to Southwest 18.
Southwest 1816 to Burbank is ready to depart on runway 30. We'll see it momentarily come into view. Should be expecting FedEx in about, where are they at altitude-wise? 20 minutes. Less than that. 10 minutes. On an MD-11, so I hope Chaotic Bean is here. He might make an appearance.
Southwest 1816, just confirm, clear for takeoff, runway 30. Roger that, yeah, we don't see anything. Clear for takeoff 30 at Whiskey 2, Southwest 18.
Mr. Ho.
All right, Michael. Have a good Rugby World Cup. Enjoy that, Michael. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. We will keep you updated on when the broadcast will be happening. Great to see you, Michael. Take care, bud. Enjoy rugby. Here's our Southwest 737-800 departing to Burbank. That's right, you're the stowaway Chaotic Bean. I just thought I'd make you aware that there's an MD-11 inbound.
Terminal Southwest Flight 1489 with service to Ontario is in its general boarding process here at gate 27. If you are a confirmed ticketed passenger on flight 1489 headed to Ontario, please make your way to gate 27 for an order.
Departure Southwest 1816.
I remember that. Another 737, MAX 8. Oop.
Oh yeah, but that's including the hours that I have.
Something you don't see every day. A Jazzy scooter being loaded onto the plane. Keep things interesting here. Checking out the Jazzy scooter. Jazzy scooter. I don't see that loaded every day. So that's pretty cool. I literally cannot stop eating, and I don't know if it's because I didn't get any sleep, so my body is not adjusting. But, yeah. Yo, Carolina Aviation, what's up, dude? Just hanging here inside the terminal. Figured I had some free time, do a little streaming. Checking out some arrivals. See that Airbus A321neo in the background. Rolls-Royce for the Southwest, no. The Southwest are General Electric CFM engines. What are you talking about? The You talking about the Neos or are you talking about the Maxes? Because I still think the Max maybe Rolls Royce. Let me look that up. But the older ones I know for sure are the GE CFM. Um, yeah, they are CFM engines, which is basically a French manufacturer that works in partnership with GE, General Electric.
First off, that's flight 2950 with service to Las Vegas is now boarding out of gate 24. If you are ticketed and confirmed passengers for this flight, please make your way over to gate 24 for flight 2950 with service to Las Vegas.
Yeah, Carolina. That's definitely it for sure. Yep. Nope, here we go. Push it back here. There goes the jet bridge. They've closed up everything. Got that jazzy scooter on the way. No power. I don't need power. I was just going to do this for a little bit, but I got the Wi-Fi's okay here. But I'm actually on mine. 737-800 going to Denver. Thanks. FedEx making their call to go final on runway 30. Goodbye, jet bridge. Beacon lights on. All right, so let's take the anatomy of a pushback. Watch this guy be smooth, not go too fast. As we look to my left, you see a wing walker there. One of his roles is to ensure that nothing interferes so they don't get into an accident. And then you have a wing walker over to my right as well. That's true, DFW. You got me there. Live stream my flight. Well, if they have the charging ports, I'll consider it. I'll pay $8 for that. By the way, if you can see in the background San Francisco skyline now that the jet bridge is out of the way, so that's kind of nice. All right, so they've got one engine started. Now the second one is spooling up right now. All right, DFW, take care, bud. We'll see you later. Good luck. Congratulations. Well, Carolina, we can join forces then. Spooling up. Hello, hello, Shizana. You can see downtown San Francisco in the background right there. Left rudder, right rudder. Elevators up and down. It's a good point. I'll definitely, I may have to check that out, Carolina. I don't know if they have fast enough Wi-Fi. But See, but the key is you got to have like a window seat as that MD-11 lands and this 737-800 gets ready to go take off to Denver. Carolina, will you spot me the $8 for in-flight Wi-Fi or split the cost? If I try. Heading out to runway 30. God be with you as well, Shazada. There you can see downtown again, downtown San Francisco in the distance there. You're watching Pip's Plane Spotting live from inside Oakland Terminal. All right. Yeah, we'll see what I can make happen. We'll see how the seating arrangement works out. Carolina Aviation. That would be interesting. I don't think the upload speed would be very fast. There's a A321neo again, waiting to go in the hands of American Airlines. There's our friend, the MD-11.
Flight 1489 with service to Ontario is fully boarded here at gate 27. If you are on flight 1489 with service to Ontario, please make your way to gate 27 as your flight is fully boarded.
It's alternate today, so.
Attention all the concourse. Southwest Airlines flight 3736 with service to
Yeah, never hurts to try.
784, hold short, 30 Whiskey.
Ticketed passengers, please proceed to gate number 30 for LAX flight 3736.
Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like and subscribe. There's downtown San Francisco. Looking good. Across the Bay Area.
Open Tower Cessna 12452, 2,800 over 1,800 over the Oakland 28 number. Altimeter 3018, head to the base stand, 400.
Southwest Airlines is paging Justin.
Then, vehicle, 7 miles.
Gate 24 for an item that you dropped as you're coming.
One traffic at 1 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound, indicated
Gate 24 for flight 2950 with service to Las Vegas. If you are ticketed confirmed passenger of this flight, please over to gate 24 for flight 2950 with service to Las Vegas.
Wait till he starts sitting. Yeah.
It will be ready at 3780. And Airport 10 and Company, we are clear runway 30. Airport 10 and Company, thank you. Okay, 30 Whiskey 2, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3784.
And once again, Southwest
I'm really hungry, but I cannot justify spending $20 more for food here. Just gonna have to tough it out. Oh, there's our 737-800 that we just saw block out. Yes, Chantel, that is accurate. What are you talking about, all the good views?
Thanks for your help.
RDU's got some great views. What are you talking about? You're crazy, man. You're cruiser.
Thank you.
Yeah, Chantel, MD-11 is going bye-bye. We may even see some of the FedEx's 777s or the 767s in Payne Field if we go up there.
I'll get that myself. Rocket pursuit up to runway 30 at Whiskey 1 and
Trees are awesome, man. Trees are our friend. There's an Arbor Day to celebrate trees. There's no Mountain Day to celebrate mountains. What are you talking about?
55 and ground point set 5, southwest, 25 20.
Well, this turned out better than I expected. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Encourage you to like and subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, do so. And then don't be shy. Say hi. We'll be heading up to Seattle, and I'll give you an update probably tomorrow at the latest of what's going on. You like your cityscapes? Fair enough. Good point.
Your personal belongings at all times. Unattended baggage is subject to search, inspection, damage, and removal. Do not accept items or
All right, ladies and germs, I'm going to call this Oakland Inside the Terminal episode of Pips Planespotting Live in the books. So I need to get ready, grab a quick snack, and then head on down to my gate. That's right. You got that right, Infidel Fireman. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, but I'll be up in Seattle later and give you an update what's going on. If I fall asleep, I apologize. I'll update you tomorrow. But thanks for everybody for joining me for plane spotting inside Oakland International Airport Terminal. Remember, here on Pips Plane Spotting Live, we make all your streams come true. Greg, good to see you. We'll see you again on one of our many streams in the next several days. We're excited to head up. I'm excited to head up to Seattle. Take care, everyone. Yep, everybody safe travels, and we'll talk to you soon from Oakland or from Seattle. Say bye to San Francisco and Oakland.